What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to take a look at an Airbus hardware MCDU. Stick around. So essentially what the Airbus MCDU is it's the control panel where you enter your route of flight, performance calculations, fuel calculations, weight takeoffs, things like that. The way it was kind of explained to me is that you mostly fly an Airbus from the MCDU. That's where most of the magic happens. I am not an airline pilot. I have no real world experience in the Airbus. This is just kind of how it was explained to me. Whether that's right or wrong, if there's any Airbus pilots out there, please sound off in the comments below on whether that's right or wrong, I guess. So to cover what the unit does, is it pretty much operates exactly as the unit in the virtual cockpit on your screen operates. Basically, what you do is you pop out the MCDU screen in the VC in Flight Sim, and you drag it on over to what this basically is just a monitor, and pop it out full screen there. You could use the MSFS pop out tool to move the screen that way if you want, and then all the buttons and everything work as intended. So I started my search recently looking for an Airbus hardware MCDU that I could use to kind of step up my airliner simming flights. Sometimes I occasionally like to fly the Fenix or the fly-by-wire in Microsoft Flight Simulator, or the TOLUS and X-Plane 11 and 12. And I was looking for some tactile feedback and just overall something to make programming the MCDU a little bit easier when doing Airbus flights. Now, if you've been on my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel before, then you know I prefer tactile feedback, as I have an entire home simulator dedicated for general aviation flying. So long story short, a user on the Microsoft Flight Simulator forums pointed me to A320fcu.com. They said that the developer was super passionate about the product they were creating. They had it themselves and they highly recommended it, so I checked them out. So really quick, let's just cover some requirements of what you'll need to make it work. Obviously, you'll need power, USB, and a spare HDMI port on your video card, or a dedicated USB to HDMI video adapter. Okay, so to cover cost, shipping, and time to receive, the unit itself was $308 US. The company is located in Madrid, Spain. It's about $58 to ship, and it was $27 for the extra plastic stand with all the port hookups and whatnot to have it sit on the desk nicely, since I don't have a full home cockpit for the unit. So it took me about a week and a half to receive. The unit did get stuck in customs, but the developer reached out and cleared up all of the issues with that, and I received it a couple of days later. Out of the box, it's compatible with the Fenix and the fly-by-wire A320 in MSFS. As for X-Plane 11 or 12 compatibility, there is none just yet. However, the devs are working on profiles. It uses the MobiFlight software to communicate with the sim, so pretty much it's compatible with anything you want it to be if you want to sit down and put the time into MobiFlight. I'm not familiar with that program other than getting it up and running for use with the MCDU here. But other than that, you can put the time in if you'd like and create the profiles for the other aircraft. But again, right now out of the box, it's compatible with the Fenix and the fly-by-wire, which were my two main concerns, as I don't typically fly the airliners too much in X-Plane at the moment. But right now, this is what I pretty much use it for, is the Fenix and the fly-by-wire. And just to talk about developer support, the developer was outstanding in supporting me after I received the product. I had a few issues with getting MobiFlight set up because, as I said before, I'm not really familiar with it, and numerous emails back and forth to cover the configuration of the software and get me up and running. But outstanding support from the developer. He is truly passionate about the product that he is creating. So in conclusion, do I think the unit is worth it? I would say for the cost, absolutely. If you're looking to take your Airbus simming to the next level, have a little bit of tactile feedback, a little bit of ease of use in configuring the MCDU, then I would say absolutely. I think the cost is right, the developer support is excellent, and the build quality is excellent. If you want to make it a little bit easier to manage the MCDU and the Airbus, then this product is for you. Now, if you're primarily a VR headset flyer, then I would say probably not, unless you had like the nose hole to kind of look through and see down to your desk where the unit would be sitting. All in all, it's a fantastic unit, and I look forward to many years of use with it. All right, well, that's it for this video. If you'd like to see the unit in action or the home sim in action, you could follow me on twitch.tv/aviatorchris. And this being the last video for the year, I wish everyone a happy and healthy new year, and be well and fly safe.